So after all that wind, I had to go out and check out the Starlink and see how it handled probably 50, 60 mile an hour winds. And that last little part was me just trying to get back into the rig with the wind because it was holding the door open. Okay guys, as promised, we're going to do a real quick speed test, and I'm starting out with my Verizon because I really like to compare, the whole compare contrast thing. And you can see I have an iPhone 8 Plus, which works just fine, and I have a ping rate of 98, and that's my upload speed. Believe it or not, we'll start moving our Netgear system in the window or different places, see if we can up that a little bit. But the most important thing with working is the upload speed, and that's always a little bit better on Verizon. And you can see I'm getting 6, 7, almost 8. That is pretty good considering that this LTVA in Yuma is pretty much packed full of people, so they're all up and using their systems. So we're going to move over here to Starlink now and give you a comparison to that. Okay, now let's go over to Starlink real quick. So I've moved over to SpaceX Starlink there, and it's coming out of Los Angeles, California, and you can see it does this constantly, well over 200 with a 24 ms mega speed ping rate. And we're going to move over real quick here to the upload speed, which is pretty good. That's this morning. It's the 3rd of February, and it's about 8:30 in the morning. There you go, guys. Okay, let's go over to the actual Starlink app itself and do a speed test within there. Give me a second and move over to it. There it is. Bring it up. That little animation usually moves around, but in any case, we're going to go in right now. Look at the stats, and I wanted to show you the outages. If I go into this a little bit deeper, you'll see that we had one for 3 seconds at 8:16 p.m. Last night, and we watched that. That actually happened, and it dropped, and we had to jump right back into setting it up or turning it back on. And that entails if you're whatever you're watching, whatever you're using, you have to turn back on. And this is going into a speed test, but that was just a matter of seconds. So we noticed it, is what I'm trying to tell you. In the movie that we were watching at 8:16 p.m. last night. So there you go, and you can see the upload speeds, and the are going to be, I think it's going to top out around 13 or 14. Well, let's see, 15, and then the download speeds 236. So there it is from the Starlink news from an article I just read this morning, and I've seen several vloggers already put out some information about this, that SpaceX is about to launch a faster, more expensive system that would cost $2,500 for the equipment and $500 a month. But SpaceX said on Starlink website that the Starlink Premium is best for small offices, storefronts, and super users across the globe. The service which the company said will be delivered by the second quarter of 2022 expects to give users download speeds of 150 megabytes to 500 megabytes per second, whereas standard users can expect speeds of 200 megabytes maximum, according to the Starlink website. So they have 2,000 satellites up in orbit now, and I believe their goal is like 12,000. So my advice to you is if you don't have one already, I would get on a list with your address, pay the $500, lock yourselves in, and if you're having trouble getting it, try a different address. If you got somebody, hey, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not advising anything, I'm just a storyteller, as you can tell by Riders in the Storm, but we're down here in the LTVA, and I've heard people have ordered them and then tried to move to other areas. I haven't done that yet myself, and other people have used addresses in Texas and other areas, mostly very rural areas, and they have been able to get the Starlink shipped to them rather quickly. Could it go up in price in the future? Probably. They need the cash flow, but it'll be a 20 to 30, according to them, billion-dollar revenue stream for them in the future once everything gets lined out. But like everything else, I would suggest you get in early, and if you want it, and not wait until later. So you're one of those people that's going, oh shucks, I probably should have got that Starlink last year, and then I wouldn't have had to pay what I have to pay now, or miss out on the opportunity altogether. That's it for Starlink right now, guys. More next week. Talk to you soon. Okay, guys, the annual tent sale in Quartzsite, Arizona every year. Yeah, not that excited about it, but we did go there. We wanted to see some of the rigs, and we ran into the Montana fifth wheels, which you're going to see at the east entrance when we were there this a few weeks ago, so it's already come and gone. But we did look at the Montana fifth wheels, and the biggest thing we can tell you about them is they're about $20,000-$30,000 more. And then the other thing that we thought was pretty special, and then the Montana fifth wheels, was Lectric, the electric bikes. And so this is me stopping at their booth, and they did something a little unusual. I think this is their first year here. They made a little track for you to ride around on. And I'm telling you, we really like these bikes. In fact, if it wasn't for these bikes, there's a lot of areas we would just not be able to see. So you got to check them out. I don't know if they'll have any other displays at any trade shows like this one, but they were pretty spectacular. And if we didn't have them, we wouldn't be able to see a lot of the beauty that is down here in the Yuma area. As you can see, this is us coming up on this overpass and bridge. On this area has the Colorado River in it. Like I said, we'd have to walk for hours to be able to see some of the things that I'm going to try to show you a little bit of in the rest of this vlog this week. Enjoy.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
Okay, I wanted to jump back in here real quick because there is a couple of things that we found, at least one in general, problematic about the electric bikes. The pedals, when you push them in the folded position, they're kind of like spring loaded, and they just get really super hard for us to put back in place. This is me actually getting a rock and trying to push the springs, which are very strong for some reason. I don't know why they picked these particular ones, to knock it back in place before I can even get the pedal down to ride. More lubrication, dust from our riding around, I don't know. I haven't tried all those things yet. But when we fold them in the folding position and then try to put them back, wow, it's a little bit of a struggle. The other challenge that I found with them is the pedal assist. I don't personally get much of a workout. I mean, you have to pedal to get it to move. That's the way they're designed. But you could literally use the throttle and put it in 2 or 3 or 4 speed and just hold the throttle on the bike. As long as the battery lasts, will just pull you right along, and you don't have to pedal at all. So I don't know. Put your comments in the or put your thoughts down in the comments. Maybe your bike is different, where you have to do a lot more work and can go a lot further. I found these go about 15-20 miles on a charge, depending on how much pedal assist. So it does make a difference. But like I said, put it on throttle and you could probably go for 10, 12 miles, something like that. What are your thoughts? Talk to you soon. Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
I think if we go down there, it'd be easier to go up and go check it out. It's pretty much the same everywhere. We got to go up somehow.
We'll go back.
Oh, well, that's a long way back. But I think we can get up here. It looked a little firmer down here. I don't know. I've never been on this trail before. I'll get mine up and then get yours up. Or do you want to go all the way back?
I don't care. I'm not tired of riding. So.
Well, I know, but we're not done either. we're having second thoughts.
It was great getting it, but it dead ends here.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, we've done that before too. Went down on the bottom and then gone, oh, this is not nice.
Okay, baby, throw it up. Try coming over here, it looks better.
There.
Yeah, so. Dang it. The heck is with me sometimes. At the weirdest times, I get a little dizzy. It's old age. Okay, it looks worse than it is. So climb up there. Okay, got it? Okay, next time we know not to do that. Where do you want to go now?
Oh, it's just so pretty.
Well, go back, I guess. That's amazing.
Okay, so 2 points of interest here. This here little tray that they have here,
Yeah.
you can buy tickets for. It goes over there. See the little bridge it goes over? And the tunnel that's under the
Cool.
car? Yeah, it's kind of weird.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
I
good
don't know
for
what
kitties,
goes,
huh?
and that road that goes up there, but we probably do need to start heading back because I'm
Oh, now you want to head back.
sorry.
You're
I
such
just
a
didn't
chick.
I didn't notice my energy until then.
Well, let's go back the way we know. Because of that very reason. Our donkey's in there. Up there somewhere. Anyway, you doing okay? Okay. Just try to pick the right place to ride.